Welcome everyone to Two Super Gamers, it's your boy Zero. Comic-Con 2019 just ended here in New York City, and I played a whole bunch of games at Comic-Con, so let's talk about some of these games. Okay everyone, so one of the first games I played at New York City Comic-Con was the Mega Man Zero/ZX Legacy Collection. Now, this is a port of all the Mega Man Zero and Mega Man ZX games from the GBA and the Nintendo DS respectively, all put into one disc. All the games play and look great. The pixel graphics translate well in HD. The Mega Man ZX DS games have their second screen placed in the bottom right corner for easy access. However, I myself am more interested in the Mega Man Zero games. I played these a lot on the GBA when they were first out, and having the selection of Mega Man Zero 1 through 4 is great for me, and I can't wait to replay these games in HD. The next game I tried out was Monster Hunter World Iceborn. Now this of course is an expansion to the original Monster Hunter World game. Just like previous Monster Hunter games, it's fun but difficult. Since the Iceborn expansion is taking place in a more winter environment, one of the most important things about this new expansion is you have to keep yourself warm. Otherwise, the cold can actually hold you back during gameplay. Teamwork is key. Working together is the best way to take down these creatures. The monsters are huge and super strong. Take too many hits and you're out for a while. Also, be sure to look out for the burrowing monsters, they suck. They'll come out of nowhere and give you a nice thrashing. And just like always, you have a bunch of different ways to play, whether you prefer to fight from afar or close up like me. At the PlayStation booth, they had a bunch of games there as well. I tried out Predator Hunting Grounds. Now, Predator Hunting Grounds is a co-op game for 5 people. One of them plays as the Predator, and then the other 4 play as a fire team squad. The Predator's job is to go out and kill the fire squad without getting caught. To help you do this, you can go invisible and even track the other players' heat signatures. The fire team's job is to complete a list of objectives before the time runs out, or before the Predator kills them all. As the fire team squad player, you can use mud to help conceal your heat signature from the Predator, so make sure to use it a lot. There's also many different playstyles for those who like to go in guns blazing with assault rifles, or be more precise, like a sniper. Or perhaps you'd like to get in a lot more closer using your shotgun. Also at the PlayStation booth, they were showing off PS Now. Now for those of you who don't know, PS Now is basically PlayStation streaming service. Think of Netflix, but for gaming. Now they had a setup there and they said that this was basically all being streamed while you were playing. Now this of course is probably the most prime setup you could possibly have for PS Now, because as I played, I felt no delay whatsoever. However, using PS Now you can also download most PS4 and PS2 games straight to your hard drive, so you won't have to stream them if you can't. However, when it comes to PS3 games, those you're just going to have to stream because there's no way the PS4 can play them. Next to the PlayStation booth, we have ArcadeOne up. They were there showing off their arcade cabinets. Now the small arcade cabinets can indeed be very cramped. However, they are a ton of fun. The novelty of having your own arcade at home was my dream as a kid. Street Fighter on these arcade cabinets play great. The controls are tight, and there's no delay when using the controls at all. But for those who aren't Street Fighter fans, don't fret because there's a bunch of other games to play on these cabinets as well. You have games available like Mortal Kombat, Final Fight, Marvel Superheroes, Ninja Turtles, and more. The biggest set piece for this booth was indeed the Mega Arcade cabinet. Playing on this thing was difficult. I had issues using the joystick to move around, and the buttons are so large I could barely tell which one I was pressing while I was trying to play. However, the novelty of playing on such a huge arcade cabinet was still quite a bit of fun. I also tried out My Hero One's Justice 2. Now this of course is a sequel to the first game, and this one builds a lot on the previous game. This game has a good amount of fighters to choose from. This roster is expansive, and you'll be able to find someone you'll like to play as. It's also a very beautiful game. This game has great cel-shading graphics, and the animations are fluid. In this game you pick a main fighter plus 2 assist fighters. The controls are easy to pick up and play. You get one main attack button, and you also get 2 quirk buttons for specials. Press them both together along with your block button and you'll be able to pull off a super move. Now at New York City Comic Con they had a huge Dragon Ball presence there. Not only can you see Shenron hanging up above, but they also had a Capsule Corp pod ready for you guys to go inside of it. And inside was the new game Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. In this game, you're basically playing through Goku's story. Right from where you first meet Gohan and his older brother Raditz, through their fight, and I'm assuming through the Saiyan saga and right up until the Cell saga. The cel-shaded graphics look amazing. It's almost like you're playing the actual show. The voiceover work is also pretty great. You'll quickly recognize all of the characters, since they seem to have brought back all the actual voice actors for the game. This game has lots to explore, kinda like an RPG, with a lot of mini quests around there as well. The cutscenes have been reanimated from the actual show, with a couple of differences in there as well. The fighting in this game feels great, feels very smooth and very responsive. However, I did run into one major issue while playing this game. Getting pushed back while you're fighting can mess with the camera angle, which can be a huge pain while trying to fight very difficult enemies. Hopefully they'll fix this by the release of the game. The last game I tried at New York City Comic Con was Marvel's Avengers. Now unfortunately I wasn't able to capture any footage for this game since the developers are very tight on that. They didn't allow anybody to capture any footage at all. However, I can tell you how the game feels. The game plays a lot like the Batman Arkham games. In this game you have a light attack button and a strong attack button, and the combos differ from character to character. Holding down the strong attack button can actually cause your character to do a very strong attack that can knock enemies back. Now while I was playing this game, I actually played as Black Widow during one of the missions here, and surprise surprise, Taskmaster makes an appearance in this game, basically acting as a mini-boss during the gameplay demo. There's also a ton of customizing options in this game for your characters. You can change their look, maybe even raise their power, so that way you can do much more damage during gameplay. And let's not forget, since this game has a bunch of Avengers characters in them, you do indeed get to play multiplayer along with your friends as well. Alright everyone, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a like, comment, subscribe. Also, if there's any games you'd like to see us play on this channel, let us know. We'll do our best to put it on, and we'll see you next time.